Hey guys, what's up? Back again with another video. Today I'm looking at the Colbor CL330. This is one of their flagship video lights. LED, bicolor, super cool, and really excited to give you my thoughts and review on it. Quickly out of the way, Colbor did send me this light to review, but they don't get to see this video before it's released, and all the opinions are my own. So this is my honest review of this light. They just sent it to me so I could test it and obviously play around with it. So for myself, I'm currently using an aperture lighting setup. I have the 300D Mark II and I also have the 120D. The 300 is kind of like the main light that I use. So when I saw Colbor release this CL330 light, I got pretty excited. It's basically a direct competitor to the aperture, around that 300 watt power, 330 on the Colbor, so it's a little more powerful, and it's also bicolor, which is really good. I only have the 300D from Aperture, which is daylight only. The Colbor 330 is bicolor, so you can actually dial in the Kelvin exactly how you like it, just to match the color temperature of your surroundings. It's a very nice light. When you get it, you're going to receive a little carrying case with it, and then inside it has everything you need to get it started. It comes with the all the cables, the power. Inside, of course, you have the light. It's inside, and then you also have the attachment here, the little reflector disc. It's pretty nice. Kind of helps concentrate the beam of light, and it's a Bowens mount, so it's very universal to any other accessories that you have. And yeah, build quality wise, it's amazing. It's aluminum alloy. It's very light for what it is. There is some plastic on it, but it's reinforced with metal, so it's very strong. But yeah, it's a really exciting product because it is one of the lights that's packing a lot of power that comes in at a very low price range. But some of the main things is obviously build quality, really high, aluminum body, very light. It's got the fans inside, it has a NATO rail here and everything for accessories. This is kind of something that's really unique to the Colbor lighting system. You'll see in all their lights they have this kind of rail system, and you can even attach there's smaller lights to here. You can get accessories, attach batteries to the side of it. You can really customize the way you use this light. It's really unique in terms of how they integrate this rail system to it. It's got 40 millimeter light beads to increase the luminance by 30%, up to 128,000 lux with the supplied reflector. So that's very bright. If you're using the reflector, using it at 5600 Kelvin, 128,000 lux. That's a lot of lux. So another really unique thing for this is that you can actually tune the red and the green on this LED, and what that allows you to do is basically just like if you have other lights that shift green or magenta, you can shift it and dial it in so it just matches everything, and just a lot less color work you need to do in post. If you're trying to match other lights, if you have other lights that shift green, you can actually dial it in on here, and that's really unique. It's a feature only Colbor has currently that I know of. My Aperture lights don't do that, so this is a very unique feature. It integrates with the Colbor lighting system with their apps. You can link it to the app via Bluetooth, control it with your phone, have all the other Colbor lights speak together on an app. So I actually think that's super important because this light, all the controls are actually on the back right here. It's on the back of the light, and yeah, like if you're gonna be putting this light up really high, or it's like set up somewhere far away, it's a lot easier to adjust the lighting within the app than to go up to it, lower a light stand, or climb up on the ladder to like dial it in. You want to make sure, you don't want to be wasting your time doing that. But having this light sync with the app is super important. That's a major difference between this and the 300 from the Aperture, is that the Aperture's control systems are built into a separate box that you can have lower down on the light stand or on the floor, and you can control it there. You don't have to climb up on a ladder. Since this is integrated into the body, I recommend using the app to control the settings on it, just so you're not struggling with all that. Look at that, turn it on and it's 25% and it's very bright already. Let's go 0, 25, man, that's bright. All right, let's turn it off right now. So it's a very, I love the design of this light. It's very nice. This aluminum body is super slick. You can see you use this yellow button here removes the mount. Bowens mount, super universal. LED's huge on there. You can just pop that back on. Super easy. So this is going to be very versatile with all your Bowens mount accessories. Some of the major differences between the cold bore and the Aputure is the build's a bit different. I would say the Aputure does have a slightly better build quality, but you're paying for it, you know? But it has a lot of like metal and everything. The cold bore, when you, especially around the handle area, I find this handle feels pretty plasticky, and you know, the Aputure uses a yoke, whereas the cold bore uses a more, this kind of traditional handle lever style, which is like pretty good, but I don't know, I'm more of a yoke guy, but this works as well. And but one thing nice about this handle is that there is an umbrella rod mount included here, so you can toss an umbrella through here, get it going really easily if you're not using a softbox. That's kind of handy, and I kind of wish the Aputure had that. So, you know, pros and cons of both. I think cold bore, they're coming in as a, I would say a budget-friendly lighting system. All their lights are reasonably priced compared to what's out there in the market. When you compare it to like the Aputures, the Godoxes, Nanlite and everything. Cold bore is aimed at the budget-conscious creator, I would say. You're getting a lot for your money. Some trade-offs. Mainly, I would say the biggest trade-offs are some of the build quality. These are very solid, and like the build on the actual light is nice, but little details of plastic kind of go throughout the body. So you'll notice there's plastic around the Bowens mount, there's plastic on the handle, there's plastic around the back where the controls are. And you know, that's just a trade-off. Just as a comparison on price, the Aputure 300 daylight is $849 US. And then the cold bore CL330 is $549 US, so $300 cheaper, and it does bicolor, and it does the red-green shifting. It has all the effects and everything as well. So it has everything. They're cutting costs via build quality, let's just say that. And if you prefer having the controls in a separate box, the Aputure has that as well. I think it's an amazing light for the price. If you're just getting started creating, and you're on a budget, or you want to get multiple lights, you're getting a better bang for your buck for the cold bore. And the light quality is like very nice. Already used it in a few shoots, and as a key light, it's awesome. And being bicolor, I can kind of match it if there's already lights on set, or if I'm setting up an interview, I can match it with some of the practicals in the room. It's kind of very flexible that way. And also being Bowens mount uses all my accessories. I think the cold bore is an amazing light for the price. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this review of the cold bore CL330. Yeah, it's great. It's a great light. If you got any questions, shoot me a message in the comments. I'll try to reply it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.